Hi, guys. This is part two of my series on what to do if you're a dead broke dog trainer with only $300 in your pocket. So, if you haven't watched part one, you can go to my YouTube channel and go to YouTube, type in Katz on marketing, KATZ on marketing, and then find the part one companion to this video, or join our Facebook group called the Dog Trainer Marketing Group. And you just scroll down the page till you find that video. Now, this segment is going to focus on what to do next. So, you've already gotten a job, you've already been out and schmoozed and established some relationships with local veterinarians, office managers, and groomers, the professional sector, as well as gotten out into your community at events and at dog parks, and you've handed out your business cards. So, what are you supposed to do next? So, look, if you've done what I prescribed in part one, you're going to start getting calls. And it's really important at this point to schedule demos, schedule consultations with these people, and get in front of people and start pitching and practicing your sales technique. It's really important because in the beginning, you're going to be really nervous and you're going to be really insecure, and you're not going to know, am I charging enough? Am I charging too much? If I'm charging too little? Uh, More than likely, you're probably not going to be charging enough. And really, what we want to aim for is a minimum per program of $1,000. Even better if you can make it 1,500. Now that may mean structuring your programs in a different way that you originally thought about. But trust me, in the long run, once you factor in advertising and overhead, and if you're going to eventually have an employee or not, or maybe a little building, a little facility, you're going to have to be charging those kind of prices to run a legitimate business. You guys out there thinking that you're going to charge 400, 500 bucks, it's not realistic. You're going to be perpetually broke. You're going to be perpetually living hand to mouth. I am seeing some trends in the industry towards offering more board and train programs, which I'm going to talk about in a separate video because I think it's really affecting the industry and also affecting the price of advertising. You know, how much you should be bidding, how much you should be spending, because if you can sell a 2,300, a 2,800, a $3,000 or more board and train package, it's a lot easier to get a really good return on your investment with your advertising dollar than if you're selling a $600 program. So for our private lesson programs that we're selling, we want to focus on programs that are between $1,000 to $1,500. And if you're offering board and trains, even more than that. What that means is that you're going to have a lot more revenue coming in, and you can invest it in testing different things to help grow your business. So remember, at this point in time, we're primarily running the business in the evenings and on weekends, but we want to get to the point where we can get rid of that day job, and then that will free up more time to focus on promoting and running our dog training business. So you're going to start practicing your pitch. You're going to get better and better. We want to aim for closing between 70 to 80%, minimum 50%, but ideally 70 to 80% of all demos consultations, however you want to call it, that we go on. If you find that you're closing 90% or more, it probably indicates that you're not charging enough. Okay. You don't want to sign everybody that walks through the door. Next step is to set up a website. I recommend a WordPress website. WordPress is free software you can install on your hosting account. Your hosting account is the company that hosts your website. I'm currently using SiteGround right now, but every few years, the hosting companies start to drop the ball. What happens is they develop a reputation of being really good. They grow too fast, and then they become unreliable. You'll log in and you'll see that your site's down. So far, the last couple of years, SiteGround has been really good to me. So I would recommend them. They do have a one-step install process for WordPress. You're still going to need to learn how to set it up. You can learn that in about an evening or maybe a weekend at the most. If you're completely tech phobic, what I recommend is go to a website called Upwork. You can hire a freelancer who will do both the install and also kind of design a cheapy website for you that looks pretty good, actually. What you want to do is you want to go through and look at the portfolio of different people at Upwork. You should be able to get a decent basic website design for about 300 bucks. However, These guys design websites. They do not understand marketing. They don't know how to design a website that sells. So they're going to design the basic website. You're still going to have to go in and write the copy. Copy's persuasive text. You've seen me recommend this book before. If you don't know anything about copywriting, this is called Cashvertising by a guy named Drew Eric Whitman. You can get it for about $11 on Amazon.com, and read that book. You're going to develop new skills that are going to help you promote your business better. You're going to learn copywriting for your website, for your advertisements, for your postcard marketing, for whatever you do. This book is going to help. This book, though, is just the first step. Learning how to be a good copywriter is a long process, but at least it'll put you ahead of most of your competition. And by most of your competition, I mean like 95 to 99% of your competition who have websites that look like everybody else's websites, that's boring, that are generic. You can like insert dog trainer name here. You don't want that. You want to be a little bit unique. You want to have a unique selling proposition. You want to use tried and true direct response marketing tactics. Like, for example, instead of putting your name at the top of the website, you put a benefit oriented headline, you have a call to action, you have testimonials, you have a good flow so that it gently takes the prospective client, the dog owner, by the hand and leads them through the process of picking up the phone and contacting you. Now, I mentioned before, you can get a website designed for $300, sometimes even less, by using a third-party contractor through Upwork. Now, you've got that website set up. You're going to use what's called a plugin, which is a little like a piece of software you can download for free. It's been a while since I've looked at SEO plugins. SEO plugins make your WordPress site more friendly to Google so that your site will rank better. But the one I was using at the time was all-in-one. There's a few others. You just look for the ones that have the best reviews. And it'll walk you through the process of making your new website SEO friendly, search engine friendly. Because we want your site to rank well when people type in things like your city name plus the word dog trainer, or your city name plus the word dog training, et cetera, et cetera. The next step will be approaching other website owners, either people in your city with non-dog related websites, but are relevant to your city, like city style news sites or church sites that are in your city, and requesting that they put an article that you're going to write on their website. Inside that article, there's going to be a link back to your website. That helps with your search engine ranking. Once you've got enough other sites linking to your website, Google sees that as saying, oh, as an indicator that your website is important. So they rank your website higher for the search terms that you've optimized your website for. Again, you can find people who can help you do that. If you go to our Facebook marketing group, look for a fellow named Tom Savoca. I've also got other people I can turn you on to if you're willing to invest even a little bit more. But you learn the fundamentals of setting up your site so that it's search engine friendly. And this is going to be a new skill for a lot of you guys. You'll have to either pay somebody to do it for you or learn it yourself. You can do it. And then you're going to start getting more inbound links, and that's going to push the ranking of your site up on Google and on Yahoo and all these other smaller search engines where people may be searching. Most of it's actually going to come from Google. The following step is that I want you to go around to all the social media sites and set up a social media presence for your business. Make sure that on the about page of that social media page, you put a link back to your website. Again, this helps with your Google search engine ranking. My position on SEO for dog trainers, I'll do a separate video on it, but basically it shouldn't be the meat and potatoes. It should be the gravy on top. It should fill in the gaps within your marketing mix. Don't rely on it, because Google is a fickle mistress. Even when you do everything right with SEO, they can change the algorithm and then boom, you're back to page 5. So set it up, do some on-site optimization, some off-site optimization. It's all basic stuff you can learn about in a weekend. You don't need to be an expert for this level of stuff. And later on, you can approach a local SEO expert to help you get even better rankings. But for now, this is as far as you should go with that strategy. Start building out the social media profiles, get that on-site optimization. Your site's going to start ranking. If you want, you can then post links to your site at Craigslist, put together a little ad. The quality of the leads will most likely be terrible. They're going to be bargain hunters and cheapskates. But what's going to happen is it's going to get you in front of people. You're going to get more practice pitching. You're going to see what people respond to, and it's going to make you a better salesperson when it comes to selling your dog training services. Which, remember, we have to be good salespeople, because otherwise, nobody's going to want to give us money. So we're not going to be able to support ourselves in this endeavor, and we're not going to be able to share our dog training knowledge unless we can sell ourselves and convince people that we're worth working with. So um, once you're at that point, you'll likely be bringing in at least $4,000 to $5,000 a month, and at that point, I want you to call me about Google AdWords, about managing Google AdWords campaigns for your business, because at that point you can afford it and you want to continue to grow your business. And Google AdWords is a fantastic way to do that. The problem is super complicated to do it right. And you really need to stay on top of things, which means hours and hours of practice and doing things and really setting things up in a way so that you're going to get quality leads. We offer a 100% done for you Google AdWords management service. If you want to learn more about that, you can contact me at browningdirect.com. We offer a free consultation and we can kind of talk and see if Google AdWords would be a good fit for helping you grow your business. I'm Adam Katz for Browning Direct. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, it should be below this video in a little red box. Or if you're watching this, somebody maybe forwarded you the video. Check out our Facebook group, the Dog Trainer Marketing Group, and we'll talk to you guys soon with some more cool videos about how to grow your dog training business. Take care, guys.